Togozani. Good day, everyone. Please welcome back. This is Gogo Mahabo again. Welcome to Gogo Mahabo Spiritual Channel. I want to also welcome those who are new. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Please remember to subscribe, like our page, hit the notification bell, and share this video with your loved ones. Thank you, guys. Slaughtering for the ancestors. Is it wrong? Is it a sin? Is it a bad thing to do? Will my ancestors be angry if I slaughter something for them? The answer is a no. It's not a sin. The ancestors are going to be very happy when you slaughter something for them. For slaughtering, you don't even have to go and consult, be given instructions to do that. Listen to your heart. If maybe some things are going right in your life, it's okay to always say thank you to the ancestors. It's okay to say thank you to the spiritual guides. They will appreciate, because they can see that you are satisfied with the things that they give to you. You appreciate what is being given to you. So a way of saying thank you, where you're going to slaughter a chicken or a hen for them, it's a good, it's a good way to show that you really appreciate. No one must come to you and tell you that it's a sin to slaughter a hen or a chicken to the ancestors. No one must come to you and tell you that you must not do those. Your ancestors, they were not doing those things during that time. They don't want, blood to be spilled. Those people are lying. A way to say thank you to the ancestors is by means of slaughtering. Yes, you can say thank you sometimes without slaughtering anything. Sometimes they will even show you the color of the chicken which they want. You see it in the dream, or you see it in your vision. Or you just close your eyes and then you see it with your third eye, or with your mind's eye. Or it just comes to you through the intuition, or through thoughts. It just comes to you that you need to do 1, 2, 3. You need to slaughter for the ancestors. Please do that. Usually we'll do slaughtering if, let's say, maybe things are okay in my life. Like, let's say maybe you like betting and then you happen to win some money. It might not be millions, maybe few 100 rands. Yes, you can always, slaughter something for them and to say to them, thank you, my ancestors. Thank you, my spiritual guides, for giving me this money. Thank you very much. They will appreciate. And they will give you more, because they see that you are satisfied with the things that they give to you, and you know how to thank them. You know how to thank them. Sometimes, yes, your ancestors may want you to slaughter a goat for them. It's still okay. Normally, they will show you this goat in the dreams, or during consultation, they will come and say, we want you to slaughter a goat for us. So sometimes they will show you the color of the goat. Sometimes they don't. It means that you can buy any other color, but don't buy anything black. No black for the ancestors. Unless if they show it to you in the dream that we want a black one, then that's okay. But if they don't show you the color, please don't buy black. Use any other color. White, brown and white, mixed colors. Even if it's a black and white, it's okay, as long as it's not an all black. Do that for your ancestors. Especially if you are one person who likes doing tenders, or you are working with big projects, or maybe sometimes you also like betting, you win that big money. Or you're working with projects and then you got, this project with, big money. I'm going to advise you to do a thank you to the ancestors by slaughtering a goat for them, because you've won a big money. Show them that you do appreciate. Even if you didn't win any money, no money came into your life, but you have a feeling of thanking the ancestors, thank them from time to time. for the small little things that they give to you, for that life, for that beautiful things that they give to you, those good friends, that good family who's always supporting you. And when you slaughter a chicken or a hen for them, you don't have to call other people. This is supposed to be you and your family only. Or you can even do it alone if there's no members of the family around that time. You can do it alone, or you can have some few family members with you, and then you do the thank you with the chicken or the hen. And as you do the thank you, you don't do it for yourself only. You also mention the other members of the family. You're going to thank the ancestors. Let's say you are a parent. When you do a thank you, you also mention your parents, your kids as well. You thank the ancestors for the kids that they gave to you. You thank the ancestors for the beautiful things that which they're giving to your kids, their success, so that the ancestors will keep on giving you more. They will keep on sending protection, sending the love, sending blessings to your family. So when you slaughter a goat, that's where you're forced to, to invite other people, because obviously you can't eat it alone. And when you do slaughtering, make sure that you only call the people who understand what you're doing, the people who acknowledge the ancestors. Don't call people who will come and you find that they come with this negative energy. They don't agree with the things which you are doing. They don't acknowledge the ancestors. Obviously, they will say negative things, and during the slaughtering, no negative things are allowed. Because once you call people who are like negative, people who are like enemies, people who don't who don't approve of what you're doing, obviously the appeasement won't be a success, because of the negative thoughts, the negative minds. They're blocking whatever good things are supposed to come to you. They're blocking those things. They're blocking the communication between you and your ancestors. So only call those whom you know that these ones, they will really appreciate what I'm doing. They understand what I'm doing. You can call upon family members if you want to. You can call upon some friends if you want to. You can call upon neighbors if you want to. Only those who understand what you are doing. Yes, sometimes when you slaughter a goat, if you want to tell, you don't want to tell, if you don't want to tell people what you are doing, what's the ceremony, you can just say, I'm just doing a thank you. A thank you to my spiritual guides. Just leave it like that. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone what the ceremony is for. Only you will know what it is for. And when you're going to do this type of ceremony with the goat, you can, like I said, you call only like close people. Maybe you find that it's you and your family. Okay, you've invited other people, but you gave them the time to arrive. You know that you're gonna wake up very early in the morning, you and your family only. You wake up very early in the morning, you go to the appeasement space, and then you start with the proceedings. And then when you're done with the appeasement, slaughtering and everything, you know that later on, the people whom you've invited, they will come. And whoever is going to help with the cooking and everything, it's okay. Most of the people, they'll just come and enjoy with you. Come and eat and drink whatever you have for them. This is how the ceremony is supposed to be conducted. And if you don't want, because this is your ceremony with your family, you don't have to allow other people to come and kneel down at your appeasement space and say whatever they want to say. No, don't allow those things. This is for you and your family. Only you and your family are allowed to go and appease there. Other members, other people, it can be other members of the family. They're not allowed to go and appease there. They're only invited to come and enjoy the food and the drinks with you, not to go and appease. You must protect your appeasement space. Sometimes if you just allow everyone to go and appease there, you don't know what they're having. You don't know what they're saying inside their minds. They will say some things, they will say good words through the mouth, but within the heart, they're saying negative things. And at the end, the blockages start. After each and every appeasement where you're going to slaughter, things are supposed to, to open up. Doors for good things are supposed to open for you. So after the ceremony, if you see that now things are very, very tight, you need to know that something was not right. Something was not done right. Or something negativity happened that day and you were not aware of it. And before you do this type of ceremony, make sure that your home where you're going to do this ceremony is protected, is cleansed. You can't do an appeasement where the home is not cleansed, where there are too many negative energies. You can't do such an appeasement in that place, because already it's filled with darkness. Your ancestors, your spiritual guides won't be able to come and feast with you. They won't be able to do that because there's too much darkness in your yard. So make sure that you cleanse your space first. Sometimes if you find that you want to do this, especially when you're slaughtering the goat, and when you're slaughtering the chicken, it's not that bad. Even if your home is not cleansed and protected, you can use coarse salt the day before you start with the ceremony. You can just cleanse your space, or your yard with coarse salt. But when you do this big ceremony where you're going to slaughter a goat, make sure that you call a sangoma or a prophet to come and cleanse your house, your space, your yard. And then you'll know that tomorrow when you do the ceremony, everything is going to go well. And when you do this type of ceremony, let's say maybe a certain ancestor came to you in the dreams, and this ancestor was like to you, my child, I want you to do an appeasement for me with a white chicken or maybe a goat. When you do this ceremony, you're not going to do it only to this ancestor who came to you. Please make sure that you call all your spiritual guides, you call all your ancestors from both sides of the family. Because if you dedicate this appeasement only to this ancestor who came to you, then that's a problem. It means that this is for this ancestor only. It means that this ancestor is not going to share what you give to her with the other ancestors. So already when what are you doing? You are dividing your ancestors. They will keep on fighting. They will keep on fighting. Your job is to make sure that your ancestors become united. They work together so that there are no blockages in your life. Once ancestors start fighting, there will be lots of bad luck in your life. So when this ancestor comes to you and say to you, my child, I want you to do this appeasement for me, where you're going to slaughter a chicken or where you're going to slaughter a goat. When you do this ceremony, you're going to do it for all the ancestors so that they work together. And as long as they work together, it means that you are going to be a success. You'll be successful in what you are doing. When they come to you in the dreams or visions or intuition, they tell you, my child, do 1, 2, 3, you'll be able to hear them. Because if your ancestors are fighting amongst themselves, when one ancestor comes to you to tell you to do this, the other ancestor, because they are fighting, will come and block. Sometimes you won't even hear the message from the first ancestor. Sometimes you'll hear the message, but when you wake up, you forget. Everything is gone. Or you hear the message, immediately you wake up, you recall what was said, you understood it, you went back to sleep, and then when you wake up in the morning, everything is gone. Everything is gone. You don't remember anything at all. So this will show you that the ancestors are not working together. To goes.